How you doing? My name's Franklin Burgos. I'm making this video here to pick up from the last video when I spoke on the leech getting me jumped and nearly killed in a hospital down in Florida. Simply because I ran a business down there and spoke on Jesus Christ and taught guys about the Lord. Having police pull out a gun before me for no reason. To a couple months later, I'm nearly killed down in Florida. Jumped by some random people I didn't know. I showed in the last video from days prior to that happening of cars, a lot of cars following me, a lot of people following me. How the police themselves pulled into a lot of a hotel where I'm making a call to make a reservation, to pull in my VIN number right away, pretty much harassed me, right? So I was nearly almost killed. They were set up by elites that way, as I was unconscious, to have a camera in my ICU room. When I wake up, I have a camera, and they purposely had a psychiatrist come to my room, speak to me, so they could simply put this purposely on my record, right? So in case I ever spoke up against these elites and the Masonic cults nationwide on what I know and the Lord has shown me, that's taking place today. This is their way of control, right? Because they'll try to make anyone look crazy, because what they're doing is so crazy. By the time you actually go speak up about it and you go expose them, they try to make you sound crazy. So I was nearly killed. You'll see in the last video, I had wrapping, like bruises of when they wrapped something around my neck. It was professionally done, so I know that was done in the hospital. Not only that, that I was jumped on November 4th and I'm wake up November 6th. So I know they injected something in my blood or something to keep me unconscious. So this took place. The psychiatrist comes, speaks to me, lies to me in my face when I never had a convo with him prior, because I was unconscious, of course. To just having that on my record, because they passed a law and a bill that a lot of people should be aware of, where they can label whoever, whatever. It's called the Baker's Act. So you can't contest it. I spoke to lawyers in Florida, and I showed that in my last video, as they said that I couldn't even contest, because these people passed a law that you can't even sue them for even trying to do so. So it's pretty much giving them elites that worship Satan, pretty much, and are against Jesus Christ, against Jesus Christ's followers, leaders and future leaders, to pretty much eliminate the truth from coming out. So I'm making this video here because I'm all the way up in Jersey, even after all of this craziness happening down south. I'm in Jersey, and I get here and I'm being harassed by police officers in Jersey today, till this day. On May 7th, they showed up to my apartment stating it was about music. It was nowhere near about music, because you will see in the video that's upcoming right now that I'm gonna play for you guys, the music wasn't loud. The music wasn't loud. And secondly, they asked me for identification. The lady officer, I denied giving her the identification. And because I denied her giving her voice, her pitch of voice went up. Her attitude changed, and she got frustrated. So and then you will also see in the later videos on this same segment that they were downstairs reading my mail, trying to read the mailboxes, but reading mail that we had downstairs, just to get my name, to confirm my name for elites down in Florida. So at the end of the day, this is what's taking place. This is the type of harassment that these Masonic, demonic people are doing against my life. To this day, when I'm outside, I have police officers drive around. They have civilians on my street, my neighbors, my new neighbors, but they were purposely put there by the police officers, and my landlord is also a Masonic guy, to simply give me a hard time and try their best to provoke and entice me to land me into a bad situation. So I'm making this video here to show you guys for proof in the pudding, showing you what it is. All right, not just speaking, but truthfully showing you what it is. So in this video you're about to see is the video from inside of the house, and then you're gonna see the same first 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever it is from two angles. You're gonna see it from the first video from inside the home, how loud my voice was, how I was respectful, cool, calm, collective, how her pitch of voice changed when I simply said I was not giving my identification, and also how loud the music was. So check this out, we'll be right back to this.
Who is that?
What's going on?
All right, cool.
What's going on?
Okay, you got a complaint for noise.
Somebody call up, gave this direction. That I'll lower it.
Okay, so we do hear noise from over here. Do you have your ID?
Nah, I don't gotta show it.
Okay. You don't have to be difficult.
But I'm not even gonna do this.
Relax.
I'm not even gonna do this.
Relax.
I'm not even gonna do this.
Alright, relax. It's not that serious.
Alright.
I don't know why you come out like this.
Nah, cause I already know. Yeah.
So what's the issue?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You
I'll
guys
let
gotta tell me. You guys gotta tell me.
We came here
All right.
respectful, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is the first. This is not the first time.
This is our first time.
Okay, well, now this is not the first time. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you
No,
had
no, no.
fun.
So what does that do?
This is our first time I've seen you leave.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have a
What does
shot.
that do with
We're
it?
faultier.
No.
Listen.
All right, so you just saw the video of when they first knocked on the door. That video clip was simply from the inside of the home. You saw how loud the music was. It wasn't even loud. You heard me be respectful, cool, calm, collective. I wasn't even being loud with them. But you also heard her pitch of voice go all the way up when I denied her my ID. 'Cause that's what was the reason they showed up to my home. It wasn't about no music, right? They got into my building. Let's speak on that first. Because one of the neighbors, well, the neighbor that used to live upstairs, that you will see in future videos, that end up threatening me and provoking and entice me to then later call police again on me in future videos that you will see. But I know they were granted access from the door downstairs simply because it was set up. Because they could have easily rang the bell. They had no way to get inside the building unless somebody let them inside. So you heard the music not being loud for them to show up to my door. You heard me say I'll lower it, not that I just lowered it. I will lower it, and then you're gonna also see how I explained to them that they're in a cult, and they came up and they got me upset because I know that they came to mess with me. So I pray that the Lord forgive me for the profane and times where I do get angry when these people are provoking and enticing purposely. At the same time, they came to let off sorcery. As majority of these Masonic people, that's what they operate of. They worship the enemy, Satan, and they against gentlemen like myself that are leaders in Christ and leaders of righteousness. So you see her pitch of voice go up. Now when you're gonna see the next video clip of the same situation when they first knocked on the door and I went outside to the door, front door, pardon me. So you're gonna see the same first 2 minutes from two different angles, so you can see how she got her pitch of voice up when I denied her the ID, because it was all about the ID. All right, it was to confirm that I was Franklin Burgos for elites down south in Florida that initially tried to kill me, right in the hospital. Lied on my name and all of it just so I can't speak up against their agenda, their plans, and how they attacking all of God's people. So in this video clip, you're gonna see the same exact thing, and then also a couple minutes after, where they stay there still talking to me, as you're gonna be able to see that they don't even deny being part of a cult. That's what's the crazy part. The lady had an attitude. When I told her about herself, she tries to say something about leaving a summon, and she's not even allowed to, just because I denied her my ID. She's knocking on my door for no reason. somebody let those cops into my building to be able to be at my front door so they can let off whatever sorcery they wanted to let off. They disguisedly do it, and you'll see in the next video clip after this what else takes place after. So just real quick, I wanted to mention right before I go into the video on how smooth the female officer tried to play it, how she hit her camera so she could record me, because it was about getting me on recording. If you came for music, why are you recording me? That's one. So she tried to, one, confirm my name, try to play it smooth until I denied it. I denied her the access to my identification. So I just want you to pay attention to that, to the male officer's body language that's right above me, because I've seen him prior many times when I'm outside on the road, him in a police officer car, trying to kind of find or go where I am to either record me from the vehicle or something of that nature. But I want you to peep how smooth she tried to be, to try to make it seem like she didn't come for what she really came for. Pay attention to that. Pay attention how her voice goes up when I deny her the ID. She gives me an attitude for no reason when I was just calm, cool, collective. Simply told her I didn't want to give her my identification, which I have every right to. So just pay attention to how smooth she tried to play it to throw me off, because I have her on camera. Cool. How can I help you?
Okay, we got a complaint for noise.
How?
Somebody called, gave this direction, this address, and we came.
All right.
Okay.
I'll lower it.
Okay, so we did hear noise from over here. Do you have your ID?
No, I don't got a show ID.
Okay. You don't have to be difficult.
But I'm not. I'm not even gonna
Relax.
do this. I'm not even gonna do this
Relax.
with y'all. I'm even gonna do this with y'all.
Alright, relax. It's not that serious.
All right.
I don't know why you come out like this.
Nah, cause
all
I
aggressive.
already know. Yeah.
So what's the issue?
That-
Go ahead,
you
I'll
guys
let
gotta tell me. You guys gotta tell me.
We
just
came
told
here
you.
respectful.
All right.
so I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is the first. This is not the first time,
This is
Papa.
our first time.
Okay,
here.
well, now this is not the first time. Okay.
Okay,
I know.
so what does that have to
And
do
this is
with
not the first time I've seen you neither.
Okay,
Okay,
We have
Papa.
a
What does
job
that have to do with
We're
anything,
called
though?
here.
No, you.
We were
Listen,
called here.
Who called you?
listen, I don't know.
Who called
We
you?
don't know, we don't know. The
Do you hear?
code-
Do you hear noise here right now?
We did hear noise.
Hold on. Do you hear noise
I'm
right
answering
now?
your question.
Hold
When
on,
we
do you
got
hear
here,
noise right now?
That's the answer.
That-
When we got here, I heard noise.
Okay, when you got here, the music is the same.
You
same.
said you lowered it.
I said I will lower
No,
it.
you said you lowered it.
I will lower it. That's
Okay,
what I
I'll
said.
backtrack on my recording and
Okay.
I'll show that you said that.
I said okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what up? Bye.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye. Pretty much, I know y'all came here. Y'all came here to purposely fuck with me
Good
today.
night. I'm giving you a summons
You,
for
could-
loud noise.
you're giving me a summons for the loud noise. So this is the
You
beginning.
don't
This is
wanna
the
give me
beginning.
your
Y'all
idea.
exposing yourself in your cult.
Okay.
You know I know y'all in the cult, and I know what y'all down
You
with.
don't want to give me the idea?
No, listen though. You came here to fuck with me
Why are you
today.
yelling?
Cause I'm telling you, y'all with a cult, and I know what y'all down with, and y'all came here to fuck with me today. You know why? I know why y'all fucking with me. Y'all know why y'all fucking with me. Cause y'all some evil son of a bitches. That's why.
We're not
Okay.
called here.
All right? Y'all some evil son of a bitches. Y'all niggas, tú ni sabes. Ustedes están jodidos. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all fucked up people, bro. Y'all police officers, and y'all playing different these days. You heard?
Okay, all right.
Okay. So don't leave no summons at my
I'm
door.
giving a summons here.
I don't have to give you an ID.
You right.
I don't.
You're
So
gonna get the summons.
why I'm getting the summons
I
for?
told you what you're getting.
Why-
If you stop yelling, maybe you'll hear me.
No, I heard. First of all, I'm not yelling.
Okay.
That's
You
one.
are
Second of
raising your
all,
voice.
you try to tell me that I said that I lowered the music.
Okay, let me know
I
when you're
said-
gonna stop yelling at me.
You
Let
telling me
you
no?
let
You
me
coming
know
to my
when you're
front
gonna
door?
stop
You're
yelling
telling me
at
to my front door. You're gonna leave me at a summons on my front desk
Listen.
on my front door for no reason right
No,
now.
I gave you a reason.
No,
You don't
the
wanna
same way
listen.
y'all come purposely to try to leave me a ticket every time. Why? Cause I know why. You know why? Cause y'all some dirty fucking cops. That's why. All you fucking Union City cops. I already know y'all part with a cult.
Okay.
You heard? And y'all got a phone call. You think I don't know, right? Y'all need to stop fucking with me. Like seriously. You understand? Tell your people to stop coming over here giving me
Stop yelling.
tickets.
There's other people that live in this
You understand?
building. Stop
Okay,
yelling.
the music was not loud for you guys to come to my front door. Y'all came here. I know why y'all came here. Just understand. I know what Union City Cops is about.
Are
You understand me?
Are you finished?
Do you understand me? Don't leave no summons at my door.
It will be there. I already
Don't leave
told
no
you.
summons on my door.
So you can leave
I don't
it there.
gotta. I'll take that shit to court. Whatever.
Go ahead.
But that's what y'all
That's
doing
your
today.
right. That's your
Is the
right.
beginning
That's your
to what
right.
y'all want to do to me. You heard?
Okay. You'll find
It's the
summons
beginning
there.
to what y'all truly got planned, motherfucker.
You'll find
Y'all dirty ass cops.
Okay.
Dirty ass fucking cops.
Have a good night. Keep the music
Motherfucker.
down. When we come back, it'll be an additional song.
Listen, like I said, the music is not loud enough.
Okay,
You heard?
like I said,
The music is not loud enough. You heard?
Loud when I came. Okay,
Good night,
have a
sir.
good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah.
Good night,
Ustedes
good
son
night.
una mierda, my nigga. Y son latinos, bro.
Have a
Okay,
good
good
night.
night.
Ustedes latinos. ¿De dónde son?
Good night,
You
sir.
Latin too, man.
Have a good night. It's officer, not law. Have a good night.
Nah, you Latin.
Have a good night.
Basura, my nigga.
Good night, sir. Good night.
My nigga, fuck out of here, bro. But that's.
What happened? You're not fighting with the cops.
Alright, you just saw the video on pretty much everything I said you would see. You also saw how they didn't deny being in a cult. That was the crazy part. It's like, because they know what they really showed up for. They know that they got access to my building by one of these Masonic neighbors that I have, because majority of these people on my street are Masonic. But you saw her right away record me, get loud. I was real cool, calm, collective until she got loud with me. And what you're about to see next is me go back downstairs, because you know what? I felt violated as they just was BSing me in my face, knocking on my door, to pretty much interrupt me, as no music was loud, the volume was low, nobody called them. They were granted access to my building by one of these neighbors that they have in the pocket. And I wanted to get their badge numbers. I wanted to get every one of their badge numbers. And as I go downstairs, I want you to notice that they were going through my mail, right, to find out, because they wanted to confirm. Remember, they wanted to confirm my name, that I was the same Franklin Burgos for Elise down south. So they were going through my mails, the mails that it was loose downstairs. They were going, checking by the mailbox. As soon as I go downstairs and I open the front door downstairs, you're going to see them by the mailbox. You're going to see them reading mail. Then you see the lady purposely try to block me entrance from entering my own building. And then watch. I want you guys to pay attention to how the two officers, one, they reach for their hips, right? And watch the demonic forces like that police officer, he had in, you see it in his face. And I'm also got some photos of the officer, and I want you to, with the badge number I believe was 401, I want you to see how evil and how demonically possessed he was. But one, the female officer granted me, like not granted me, she blocked me from entering my back of my building, because she knew that I was recording them, asking for her badge number. She saw I got her badge number, all of the case, but she knew everything I was saying was factual. So she want to grant, so excuse me, not grant, that's not the word, but she tried to block me from entering my thing, so to make it seem like I was doing something to her when she purposely was trying me right then and there. You understand? As they was going through my mail illegally, that's illegal to begin with. But that's just showing how comfortable these police officers are with no law firms ready to take a case, as I've contacted many law firms to sue this police department for harassing me in the ways they have from when they illegally arrested me, that you will see in future videos. Nobody wanted to take the case. The reason for it was a conflict of interest. So I want you to pay attention real quick. Again, how they're not being in a Masonic cult, how you try to be slick. Look at the guy's eyes and how both male officers I backed up right away and caught them on video. They didn't want to get caught on video as the female officer tried to block my entrance from entering my building, as they were in the wrong reading the mails illegally at that. So peep that. Can I get your badge numbers, please?
Absolutely.
435.
Mm-hmm.
What's your badge number? You worrying about recording me instead.
401.
Exactly. This one I know you dirty, because you worrying about recording me. Fuck nigga.
Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm standing here, so give me a minute.
What
so
you
do me a
saying?
favor. Back up while I'm standing here. Okay?
You see what y'all doing right now? So I know y'all playing
You're
dirty.
invading my space.
Okay, so this one I know y'all evil. You heard?
You came down here.
Y'all called. No, I'm
You
getting.
came down here.
I came down here for your fucking badge
Okay.
number. Cause
What?
I know why y'all knocking on my door for no reason.
All right, for no
Y'all
reason.
all part of a cult. I know.
Okay, all right.
I know.
It
That's
does-
why you took an
it
oath.
does you say. Okay.
That's why you took an oath.
Okay. You have the right to do all
No,
your
no. What I'm
investigation.
telling you, this is what it is.
Okay.
Facts. I live my life
Facts?
with facts.
You got facts?
Facts.
Okay, facts. Do your research. I get your facts.
Okay, Baba.
All right.
I seen very quickly how dirty y'all is out here.
Okay, we're done.
So why am I being blocked out of my
Because
apartment?
I was standing there, that's why. And you cannot
Okay.
invade my space.
What I'm
That's
trying to
why.
say, you can't invade my space. I live here. What are you talking about, shorty?
I was there, so give me a minute.
Okay, y'all better not leave no summons. That's all I'm saying.
It's coming, so wait.
Okay. But just so y'all know, this is exactly what I'm dealing with. So everybody can I want everybody to fucking know. Nigga, y'all niggas dirty ass cops. So they're giving me a summons right now, supposedly for music. And now one person could have complained about music, but you know what it is, right? It's the type of music I'm writing, right? Exposing they fucking coats and all they bullshit. That's what's taking place. These motherfuckers want to target every man that's with Christ. You heard? And every man is a leader and truthfully is in tune with the Lord. That's what's going on. That's the times we in. That's the times we in. Bitch ass niggas. Trash ass niggas, bro. Alright, so y'all saw how the lady blocked me from entrance from my home, from the building. You guys saw when she was going through the mail with the other officer. You also saw how demonically possessed that Fred Flintstone looking officer was. The one badge number 401. You saw his face. You saw the pictures that I had also posted on the video clip with how evil, right? Because these Masonic people they're demonically controlled by some evil forces, more higher ranking evil forces that other people have. There are their leaders in that Masonic cult. So you see them not deny that they're in a cult. But most importantly, you just see how unprofessional, how demonic, and how their intent was exposed with them getting access to my building, knocking on my door. And I know they knocked on my door, just let off sorcery, right? They got one of these neighbors, like I mentioned before, that I have that are part of their cult. Because there's a lot of civilians on my street in this Union City neighborhood, the entire neighborhood. I've been to the barbershop, even as a recent, where I could just tell that the barbershop and people that work there are part of these, because police has all these people in the pocket. They control the city. So yeah, so you just seen how evil and their intention, and they confirmed that they were just trying to confirm my name. The reason why she initially gave me an attitude and her voice went up in tone when I denied giving my ID. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you in the midst, these are days after, right? A few days later, I have police once again ring on my bell. I don't even bother showing. It's kind of like they showed up a second time to try to clean up, because this guy was just a faker, an actor. This Dominican officer that showed up, they rang my bell this time. They didn't do the stuff they did last time. They rang my bell, but he was trying to keep it professional because he knew they messed up in the last one. He also knew that I was gonna come down recording. So he pretty much tried to play it smooth. So I didn't even bother really posting it. But what I would say is, I'm gonna show the 2 video clips of them just knocking on the door. What I will say is, once I closed the door downstairs and those officers were leaving, I seen the Dominican officer look at his partner and give him a certain look, like they knew that he was putting on a front, because they knew I was gonna record him, and they also knew that they had to record for their bosses to see, right? They kind of cleaned up a little bit the mess they did from showing up to my house on 5/7/2021. So after that, I'm gonna play small clips of random strangers. This is when I know they control the streets out here as well, because I'm not gonna have random strangers just show up, park up in my hydrant on a regular basis with sorcery, and sometimes with other evil intentions. Random people at random hours, literally park right out front of my door, right? My door wasn't even working correctly in those days, where anybody could pretty much get in at that point, where I had to let the landlord know to come really fix it. So I'm also gonna show you this guy, when I go downstairs to record his plate, he makes a signal, a gesture with his hand, like the Lord or where I live, right? Because they know I'm not part of their Masonic cult, and I'm not gonna be part of their Masonic cult. But just watch through the windshield of his car how he gives the hand gesture. Yeah, but this is what I'm coming across. You're gonna see also these police officers in a video clip park literally two cars to park right outside with sorcery, because they constantly, as I recorded this recording right here right now, I've had police officers drive by. It's kind of like these people know what I'm doing because of the things that are being saved on my phone. And this is when I know that our rights as Americans are being violated. You see those sounds that you hear constantly on the video with the beep, like that's my phone giving notifications when there's cars either parking or driving by to get seen right on my cameras. And that's my camera notification. But as I've been recording this video and putting this video together to defend myself, as these police officers have a lot of people knowing where I live, people that I don't know from a hole in the wall. Many times I'm getting the middle finger, or people ice grilling me or taunting me from random cars I don't even know, as I throw out the trash, as I unload groceries from the trunk of my car. So I just want to make people very clear on what's taking place. As you will see in the next 2 or 3 video clips really quick, police officers park outside with sorcery. Also another dude that was sent, I know for a fact was sent by one of these cops, as these cops have many friends in this area. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this real quick, and I get back with you guys in just a second and close this out. As I feel this evil forces, right? And I come check as I'm praying in my room. This is what we have here. Evil ass cults and they witchcraft. You understand me? And this is, I'm tired of this extortion over these minds on my street and these civilians on my street. These people are the ones pinning these people against me. go downstairs with these, yo, boy. But listen, my nigga, this is the game, my nigga. Y'all know where I'm at. Do you not see this shit though? Cars still flowing through here, boy. But I felt this from the back room, my brother. Discernment is important. As I'm watching a sermon about discernment, I'm feeling some evil, wicked vibes, and it's from down here, bro. As you saw in the video, pay attention to the guy that was in the car, how he made a hand gesture with his hand up, like I mentioned. You saw the police officers just park outside as they do sorcery, and they do this on a regular basis. I'm talking about every day since I've been here, pretty much. Even when it was snowing, the snow would be packed and people would be still trying to park as close as to my door and my windows as possible. With sorcery, and through my anointing, and that's why I recommend all of you. I'm not perfect. I use profane at times when I'm upset, because I'm human, and we all fall short of being just like Christ. But the whole point is to be more Christ-like and seek a connection with the Spirit of Jesus Christ, and to be anointed and have discernment, so that you know when there's evil forces near you, when there's people doing evil towards you. Because sorcery has become like the main thing that people have faith in, and that majority of the people you'll come across nowadays, majority of them are down with cults. A lot of people are down with cults. I'm not gonna say majority, but a good amount of people are part of secret societies. As they made secret societies they normalized it to become society. So pay attention. Keep God first. As I would tell everybody every day, put God first. There's power in prayer. Seek an anointing and discernment from the heavens above. Don't let none of these false prophets and these fake leaders fool you. Truthfully seek the wisdom from the heavens, and you'll start to wake up out here. So yeah, I pretty much just showed you what took place. In the next video, you'll see me get tried by a couple with their daughter with them as I unload groceries out the car. This is literally days after all of this was happening. Where cops drive by, they see where I'm at, I'm waiting for Uber, and they send people to me to provoke and entice on some, like they're trying to set traps. I got a new neighbor that just moved upstairs, and I can already tell from day one that they're part of this secret society. They're part of this Masonic cult, where I felt in the same kind of sorcery when the other neighbor that gave me problems and was provoking and enticing and threatening, right? So I'm only recording this is because if I ever have to defend, I'm gonna protect me and my family by any means necessary. I'm not gonna allow anybody to play with my life or anybody's life that I love. So I want them to know the truth. You feel me? Before any lies and deception get put out on me, I want people to know the truth. I'm connected to the Lord. I seek Jesus Christ. I lead people to Jesus Christ, King of all kings. And men like myself are being targeted all across the nation, all across the globe at this time. This is the new world order that we're in. So, in the name of Christ, I just pray that the righteous one, they definitely get faith restored. The light gets restored back in these dark times that we're living, and the spiritual strength and wisdom from the heavens. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.